Hello Pisces, and welcome back to the channel. This is Awaken Healings with Jess. I'm here to bring you your 21 reading, and we're going to take an in-depth look at what the year has in store for you. So I must confess, this is a do-over. I recorded your video a couple days ago, and I did have technical difficulties with getting it uploaded twice. And it finally uploaded late last night, but it was unviewable. So I am taking that as a sign from Spirit that the message that came out for the Pisces reading was not meant to be, let's just play with the camera, was not meant to be displayed. So I feel like we need to come back and rechannel and see what message Spirit would like to convey to beautiful Pisces through. So let's go ahead and synchronize our energies with this lovely singing bowl and take some nice cleansing, healing breaths before we get started with the reading. So here we go. Beautiful. Thank you. I'm going to put this aside. Create some space here. So what I'm going to do for you Pisces is I'm going to be doing a tarot reading. We're going to do a 12 card draw. We're going to pull a card for each of the individual months in one. And then I will pull clarifiers using this separate tarot deck to gain more information on what's going on with your year. But before we get started, I'd like to take a few moments to just quickly discuss and promote my Etsy shop. And I have a couple of products I'd like to showcase for you all real quick. So these are 2 large mason jars. I am specializing in salt blends, handcrafted salt blends. Reason being is as a light worker and an energy healer, I take regular salt baths. Many of us take regular salt baths to help cleanse and clear the grime and anything that gets stuck to our auric energetic field. So salt is a very quick and easy way to do that. And I went ahead and infused blends with various types of salt, sea salt, Epsom salt. To personalize the intention of the blends, I've used high quality essential oils and other dried herbs and flowers, to help infuse the salt blend. So all of salt blends include moisturizing properties, jojoba and grapeseed oil. The idea is I normally get pretty dry if I'm just doing a salt soak, primarily an Epsom salt, and I find that skin gets really dry. So what I've done is I've worked with, finding the right components and mixtures of adding moisturizers to the salts, and it helps. It really does help. All of the salt blends, like I said, have Epsom salt in them, in addition to this one has pink Himalayan salt and sea salt. But the reason being is I'm a CrossFitter and a weightlifter, and I regularly suffer from sore muscles and inflamed joints. So I'm aiming to create products that heal not only the mind and the spirit, but also the body as well. So kind of a holistic approach to blends. This one here is the Rose Collection, and it has tiny little rose petals inside. I don't know if you can see that, but tiny little rose buds that will float nicely and beautifully within your salt bath. And then this one is, has pink Himalayan salts in addition to sea salt and Epsom salt. It's infused with essential rose oil. And the idea with this one is to focus on self-love and healing. Also, this is great to work if you're manifesting a new romantic relationship, trying to call in new love. This is great to soak in that loving energy and just bring that new romance towards you. Also, if you're in union, you can, and there's issues, you can go ahead and use this to help heal the connection between you and your partner. This one right here is the Stress Away collection, and it's infused with same ingredients, same basic ingredients, but this one has tea tree oil, eucalyptus oil, and peppermint essential oils, and then it has dried mint and dried rosemary in it. And this is great for allergy sufferers and sinus sufferers. when I'm actually mixing this blend, gosh, it has such healing properties to it. It really just opens up sinuses as I'm mixing, everything together. So this is lovely in a nice warm hot bath. You can soak in this. You can also use this as a steam if you need to just inhale the healing components, the vapors, the healing vapors from this. So this is a nice option, not only to relieve stress, but also to assist with sinuses and allergies. So just a quick plug for shop. Those two are the largest mason jars. They're $3 on shop on Etsy. It's Awaken Healings. The link is below in the description box. And I do have different sizes, different blends as well. Another blend that's not featured is the Sleepy Time blend. So if those are you suffering from insomnia or just having trouble falling asleep at night, that one's pure lavender. So everything in it is lavender, essential oil, lavender fragrance, Epsom salt, and dried bits of lavender petals. So that one's a beautiful, beautiful blend as well. And then I have the fourth blend that is jasmine, lavender, and lemon. And that one's just a really nice blend to relax. It has a very healing feminine quality to it. And that's more about getting into spiritual alignment. So that's a really nice one to work with as you're trying to manifest your goals, your ideas, make things tangible. So visit me on Etsy, Awaken Healings on Etsy. Again, link is in the description box below. So thank you, Pisces, for allowing me to just quickly discuss my shop. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm using the Good Tarot. And this one, have to shuffle it a little bit differently because it's not allowed to take reversals. So everything in this deck is upright. But while I'm shuffling, I just hope you all had a lovely New Year celebration. I love this time of year. It's a great time to get quiet and meditative about what's happened, what's transpired in the previous year that we're leaving, and what we're hoping to co-create, manifest, and achieve in the new year. So for me, I usually just stay home. I'm not much of a New Year's person as far as celebrations, but I do like to take the time to spend time in quiet, meditative solitude and just express gratitude to spirit and to the universe. I like to take the time to smudge the house, go room by room, and set loving intentions to only allow healing, loving energy into the environment. And then I also like to take some time to actually, do a salt soak, which is great to just sort of cleanse energy as we discussed, and then just, set intentions and just, get prayerful and be mindful of what it is that I'm co-creating with the universe and with spirit. So, yep. But there's lots of changes going on. 21 is a 5-year, and 5s are all about change and creativity. But, we're going into a year coming out of something that's been pretty transformative for all of us. I think we can all agree that all of us are different people for having experience, good, bad, or indifferent. But I feel like the lessons that 20 has taught us were life-changing and enlightening. And we're stronger, wiser, better individuals for having gone through the trials, tribulations, and challenges that 20 has brought us. I do feel like 20 has awakened us to really shift our priorities and allow us to closely examine what really matters and what's really important versus what we used to think was important and what mattered. So I feel like new one is going to have a deeper focus on family connection, friendships, relationships, placing relationships in a higher priority over, work commitments or other external commitments. So I do feel like the work-life balance is definitely going to improve going forward. And I do think that the workforce is going to shift with that trend for a variety of reasons. I feel like a lot of companies, corporations, and organizations want to take care of their workforce a bit better. And one of the biggest requests is going to be more work-life balance flexibility, either percent teleworking or doing a mix of going to the office a few days and staying home. But I do get the sense that this year has showed employers that it's time to modernize, and it's time to evolve with the times and the trends, and that technology is allowing us to be productive from anywhere, that we can work from anywhere and still get the job done. And I think that's going to allow us to be better parents, better partners, better lovers, better friends, because we're more available and we're more present. So I feel like new one is all about us being present in the here and now and being less distracted. Also, we had the great conjunction in November 21st, where Saturn and Jupiter lined up into Aquarius, and that's where they're going to stay for quite a while, at least 100 years. And with that, that is bringing us into the age of Aquarius. So 21, is bringing us into the age of Aquarius, which is all about ideas, innovation, heart-centeredness. There's more of a shift towards the divine feminine energy, which focuses on community, unity, heart-centeredness, and more consciousness about the earth, more green technology coming out, working more with Mother Earth and protecting our environment. So it's going to be a great year, and I think from here on out, it's just going to be different, but in a better way. So, okay, Pisces, let's get started. I do have your spread, and bottom of the deck is 6 of Fire. I love this. So this is an energy of success. This is an energy talking about being successful, being recognized, being awarded, rewarded, and just feeling really good about yourselves, feeling really successful, feeling really accomplished, and that, no matter what you do, or no matter what it is that you're working on, it's going to work itself out. So that's a great energy to open up the reading. Let me just go ahead and take a moment to start flipping the cards and going around the wheel to see what it is that anyone has in store for you. Right off the bat, you have the Call. This is the universe saying, okay, Pisces, it's time for you to get serious and get focused on what it is that you desire in the new year going forward. It's time to really just sort of dial in with your mission, dial in with your life's purpose, and just get dialed in with what it is that you're trying to accomplish. I feel like this is saying remove all the distractions and line up with your truth, with your goals, with your dreams and desires. And, it's time to sort of get focused on that. So that's where we have the Sun. Ooh, that's beautiful energy. Great energy to have. And March is Page of Earth. So this is the Pisces season. We have the Sun and Page of Earth in March. So this is great energy to co-create with. It's going to be very prosperous, very happy energy to dial in your dreams, your co-creations, your manifestations. I feel like luck is definitely on your side, beginning of the new year. And we have Messenger of Earth, so I feel like this could be a promotion coming towards you, a job opportunity, something new, maybe money coming in for you, a pay raise. But there's something tangible coming in, perhaps some of you are starting a new business, maybe like something secondary, like a hobby turning into something more lucrative. So like I'm hearing entrepreneurship, side hustle, like gig work, something that's fun, but something that's going to pay off. And we have the King of Water. So I feel like this is you all lining up with your energy and just really, what's flowing in for you in the first quarter of the year is really going to set you up for prosperity. So I'm going a little fast, but I'm just going to flip over the cards and then we'll go into more detail. So we have the 4 of Fire. This is 4 of Wand energy. Wow. Okay. So we have a love offer here coming in. There'd be someone that's been in your energy space, or someone that you've been seeing, dating, perhaps somewhat casually, is now coming in with a mature love offer. This could be a mature relationship with the 4 of Fire. That's usually a card of marriage, of engagement, a wedding, perhaps. But let's see what else. So this is in 5, we have the 8 of Air. So a bit of anxiety going on in 5. Ooh, and we have love. This is the Lover's card. And interesting, we have the 9 of Air coming in for you. So that's also feeling stressed out, feeling anxious. This is stress, this is anxiety. But we're going to see what this all means. Then we have the Hermit coming in Virgo energy. We have the Emperor coming in, and we're going to close off the year with the High Priestess. So intuition, and this is also you guys. So wow, Pisces, so just kind of going around the wheel, I think this is a lovely, lovely setup for Q1. You know, you're answering the call. There's something that's coming in for you fated in Pisces, and I feel like this is you guys getting serious about what it is that you want out of life. You know, it's no longer, you're no longer playing small, and you're no longer, you know, putting your ideas and dreams on the back burner. It's time. The time for you to walk your path, walk your truth is now. And the time for you to create the life that you've always wanted is now. And this is great energy to do so in the year of 21 because of the 5. 5, like I said, is all about change. So it's time to mix it up. It's time to just get out of the old patterning that you used to have for yourself. It's time to just go in different directions. You're going to be happy. Whatever it is that you set your mind to, and what it is that you're intending is going to bring you joy and happiness and going forward. This energy is going to carry you through, I believe, the rest of the year. The Sun is the happiest card of the tarot deck, and this is great energy to manifest with, because up next in March is the Page of Earth. So Page of Earth is all about the manifestation. So it can also indicate the student cards, so someone going back to school to learn, you know, to either finish their degrees or get a master's or a graduate degree, or this is you learning a new skill set, a new trade, obtaining a new certification, additional certifications to make you more competitive at work, to help increase your skill sets and knowledge within your expertise and career field. The page is all about, like I said, it's also the manifestation cards. I feel like whatever it is that you're calling in is going to start coming into tangible fruition in March. So this is the energy for Pisces season, okay? So that's why I'm showing these together, because I just feel like, you know, this is your year. And I feel like in Pisces season, this is going to be the energy that you work with. All the previous readings that I've done, whomever, like, regardless of the sign, wherever their cards fell for their respective zodiac sign, it was always a period of empowerment. So Pisces in March is going to be a period of empowerment for you automatically. And it's going to lead to some sort of offer here, which you kind of briefly discussed. This is and we have a messenger of Earth. Perhaps some of you are dealing with Earth signs. This is Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Doesn't have to mean that, but I do feel like messengers bring in information, correspondence, communication. So you're going to hear something in usually Pentacle energy, Earth energy has to deal with work, has to deal with the home, has to deal with health, has to deal with finances. So this is the day-to-day. I'm hearing some of you are going to get approved for a car loan. Some of you get approved for a home loan, a mortgage. So this is great. I feel like, you know, whatever it is that you're desiring and co-creating is coming in, and I feel like this is the energy that's going to help ground it in. I mean, Earth energy is very grounding, very settling. So yeah, we're seeing your ideas come in. Okay. And May is the king of water. So whatever's coming in for you over the springtime is going to set you up for success. So Pisces, you guys could be embodying the energy of the king of water. The king of water is someone who is very balanced, who's very mature, who's in control of their emotions, and who's able to discern who's able to discern anxiety, you know, and sort of filter that out and just approach life and problems from a more balanced emotional and intellectual standpoint. I also get the sense, Pisces, that this could also be a mature love offer coming in. Someone who's learned their lessons. I feel like a king is coming in to say, hey, Pisces, you know, I am ready to offer you commitment or to be the person that you need me to be, because we have the 4 of fire. And this is equivalent to the 4 of Wands energy in the regular Rider-Waite tarot deck. 4 of Wands is commitment, is celebration, is parties, is weddings. This is celebrating family. And this is all about, I feel like this is all about commitment. This is all about up-leveling the relationship regardless of where it was. So if you were just in a situationship, this could be someone saying, hey, you know what? I want to make this more committed. I want to ground this in. I want this to be more regular. So it could be something as simple as that, or it can be an engagement or an actual marriage. So take it how it resonates. But I do get the sense that this is someone coming in saying, okay, look, I want to do this with you, just because we have the Lovers card coming in. And so I feel like this is focusing on partnership, dualities, and realignment within self and realignment with others. There's going to be a bit of anxiety or anxiousness coming in, and perhaps whatever is being offered to you feel a bit. Maybe it's quick, maybe it's something unexpected, and there's something about this energy that makes you feel stuck, makes you feel a bit imprisoned. So I get the sense, first of all, eight of air is Eight of Swords energy, and Eight of Swords energy is all about us sort of putting ourselves in a cage, like a mental cage. So it's something that we're doing with ourselves. But yeah, this is about, just letting things go. So I feel like something from the past is going to come up that may kind of rattle you. This is July energy, so July is also eclipse season, and eclipses are all about completions. So there may be something that is completing in my time frame that may be giving you a bit of stress, a bit of anxiety. This could be, either saying goodbye to a past lover and allowing this new person to come in, or just being afraid that the person who's coming in, you're just not sure if they have matured enough. But I think it's going to work out for you. We are seeing that, we are seeing that with the love card here. So I do get the sense, Pisces, that this is you just, I think, sort of taking a moment to pause and reflect, and just, I get the sense you don't want to repeat karma, right? Especially with romance. So you're gonna just listen to your intuition, and all will be well, Pisces. All will definitely be well. I love that love is coming in. It has the 8/8 Lionsgate portal, so that is a very magical point in time to work with the energies to really reset intentions, or to clarify intentions that were set back in. This is a great time to sort of do a tune-up. Same thing with July. So harness the energy of the eclipses, because this is a very pivotal point in time that's going to set yourself up for the end of the year. So the seeds of intentions that you're planting in July are going to be manifesting towards the end of the year. We also have the second set of eclipses. So we have eclipses every 6 months. So in 2020, we had a beautiful lunar eclipse in the middle of the month. I believe it's the 14th. So the week of the 14th and the 18th was very, very magical, very, very energetic. And that was, a lot of us sent intentions there. Plus we had the great conjunction on the 21st. So basically the 14th to the 24th to the 21st was a huge window. So I feel like whatever intentions you set then are going to be showing up in the spring, summertime. And it's time for us to retune and tune up and recalibrate any intentions in the summer set of eclipses in lines with the 8/8 Lionsgate portal and the eclipses in July, which will help carry us through to the end of the year. All right. So the summer is also an important point in time. So yeah, we're seeing energy of 9 of air, and this is, this is sleepless nights. This is stress. This is, I'm getting the sense you don't want to be boxed in, because I'm picking up on the energy of this woman spreading her wings and just seeing, all these doves flying around her. And she's looking very serene. So I feel like you're going to rise above whatever it is that's making you feel boxed in. You're going to rise above anything that held you back in the past. So I feel like this is ascension. With the doves, that's all about peace. It's all about peace. It's love and peace. It's the peace offering. So I do get the sense that even though traditionally in the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, 9 of Swords is anxiety and stress, I feel like in this particular deck, it's rising above all that. We see her standing like on the very tip top of what could be a very tall mountaintop. So, I feel like all the muck and yuck is way down in the valley, way down in the base, and it no longer has impact for her. So I feel like this is about ascension. This is about freedom, and it's rising above, stagnant energy. It's rising above problems, situations, issues, Yeah, you're going to overcome a major feat is what I'm getting. And that's going to be in, and we have Hermit energy. So I feel like whatever it is that you're overcoming is going to bring enlightenment to you. It's going to bring spiritual wisdom towards you. Perhaps some of you are involved with Virgos. This is the Virgo card. Perhaps, you know, with this love energy, this is a person whom, this is your partner. But, you know, keeping in rhythm of the year, I do get the sense that whatever it is that you're ascending from is going to bring you awareness, enlightenment, healing, and it's going to move you into this Emperor energy. So I feel like Pisces, you're going to be like a boss person, you know, literally and figuratively coming in towards the end of the year. I feel like you're coming into your own, you know, having learned lessons. And I feel like the lesson's going to start right here around my time frame. And you're going to ascend and conquer this and learn the guidance and wisdom and transmute the pain and the lessons into wisdom. And I feel like this is you. I feel like you're going to feel very victorious. And, you know, the Emperor is someone who's been around the block, who's older, wiser, who's been through life, who's been through the school of hard knocks. And this is someone who is a leader, who is a father figure. And again, it's not gender specific. This is like heavy masculine energy. But Pisces, I just get the sense that this is you growing into a bolder version of yourself, someone who's more accomplished, someone who has the ability to impart wisdom and knowledge to those who are struggling with some of the things that you previously struggled with. So I felt like this could be you stepping into like a teacher role or a mentor role as well. And it's going to lead you into, you know, your high priestess energy at the end of the year. So I really do get the sense, Pisces, that, I mean, you're going to be very balanced. So this is masculine and feminine energy. So I'm getting yin and yang energy here, divine masculine, divine feminine. So yeah, you're going to conclude the year very balanced, very powerful, very in your energy, in your truth, aligned with spirit, aligned with your higher consciousness, and just on mission. You know, I think you're definitely going to be accomplishing a lot of your goals, hopes, and dreams that you're intending to conquer here in the beginning of the year. It's just a great reading. So let's go ahead and go around. Let me give these guys a quick shuffle. And let's just get some more details and information for what the months hold in store for you. But this is beautiful. This is a really beautiful reading. So I'm kind of glad that Spirit is saying, nope, we had to do over the Pisces message. I can't recall exactly what the previous Pisces message had, but it wasn't a terrible reading either. It was good. It was good. But I guess there was just something in there that just did not serve the Pisces collective. So here we go. So we have the Seven of Cups in reverse, clarity, followed by the Page of Chalices, Knave of Chalices. Okay, could be a love offer coming in. Nine of Wands in reverse. We have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This is the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the Fool in the reverse. Okay. Three of Pentacles in the reverse and Six of Cups upright. We're going to have to look at these. We'll keep these in the center. For some reason, I missed these, but we'll keep these. Making a mess. Those will be clarifiers. We have the Emperor in the reverse. Interesting. Knave of Wands and the Knight of Wands. This is interesting. Bottom of this deck is the Queen of Wands. Yeah, so Queen of Wands is also Pisces energy. She is 2/3 Aries, 1/3 Pisces. So I feel like this is you guys really getting into alignment with what it is that you desire, being a go-getter. You know, Queen of Wands is fire energy, so she's very charismatic. She's a social butterfly, very warm. But I do get the sense that this is the energy, this is the fire in your belly that's motivating you to get on your path. So in clarifying, the call is the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like, you know, you were previously confused with multiple choices, but now you're gaining the clarity on what it is that you desire. So it's no longer the shiny bauble syndrome. It's you saying, okay, look, here's all the choices. I've narrowed them down, and here's the direction I'm going in. So I get the sense, Pisces, you're getting focused. And it looks like you have the Sun with the Knave of Chalices. The Knave in this deck is page energy. So this is like, this could be early, this could be a love offer. Someone can be coming in saying, hey, I'm interested. It could be someone new. It could be someone from the past just coming back and reestablishing contact with you. But whatever it is, it's happy. This is very happy energy. This could also be you guys getting in alignment with new creative ideas, new possibilities, just young and playful energy. So I feel like it's going to be a very playful, fun month for you. And it looks like it could be the spark of something new. It's also in season, so just saying. So moving into the Page of Earth is you have the nine of Wands. So this is you moving forward with your goals and not wanting to give up. So there is something here. When this card is upright, this is the struggle. This is kind of a struggle. It's saying, okay, I'm done. When is this going to be over? Is this worth it? Should I keep going? The answer is yes. And I think you are seeing the worth and the value in pursuing your dreams. And I feel like in there have been a delay or some sort of derailment that had you question whether or not you should continue, or perhaps it put your dreams on pause. I feel like some of you who are entrepreneurs, you start off the year feeling pretty good, like your business was going to take off, but then with the pandemic, it just halted all production, all productivity, any type of revenue streams. So I feel like now is the time to say, okay, you know what, we're going to start this again. So you're moving forward and you're not feeling like you want to give up. This is you saying, yes, we're moving on. Because then you have the Messenger of Earth in, and that's some sort of offer. That is like a job opportunity, perhaps a partnership, to work in partnership with an investor or other group of people. Again, this could be a promotion for some of you. But this is being clarified by the Page of Pentacles. So this is digging deep. This is, ensuring that this is in alignment with your financial goals, with your financial values. This is all page energy. When the page comes in reverse, this is taking a look at yourself to ensure that there is alignment and agreement with what it is you're intending to accomplish. And with the King of Water, you have the King of Pentacles in reverse. Perhaps some of you are dealing with an earth sign. We did talk about that because we have Virgo up in the first slot. But yeah, I feel like someone's coming in to make you a solid offer. So you have the King of Pentacles on the King of Water. So, this is someone who is a little uncertain about what you're going to think about a long-term commitment. But they're coming in. They're coming in mature, more established, and a bit more serious for you, because with the Four of Fire, which is the Four of Wands, it's the marriage card, we have the Queen of Swords coming in. So there may be some confusion going on, and I think that's what's going to contribute to the Eight of Air and Fire. So we're seeing two reversals. We're seeing a King of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Perhaps some of you are dealing with two people, because we did kind of talk about anxiety, and we did talk about the possibility of someone from the past coming in and someone new. So it looks like, some of you be dealing with an air sign as well, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I feel like this could be a proposal, Pisces, and you're just uncertain about how you feel about that. When the Queen comes in reverse, that means confusion, unbalanced emotions, also feeling detached. So you're not sure. I feel like there is a bit of uncertainty, which is why we're seeing the Eight of Air and Fire. So you can actually, I feel like this love offer, this proposal of sorts, they actually kind of throw you off balance. We are seeing the Eight of the Eight of Air, and this is crossed with the Fool. And the Fool in reverse is saying, don't act hastily, don't act impulsively. And the Eight of Air is all about anxiety, feeling stuck, feeling trapped, feeling like you don't know what to do, not knowing which way to go. So I think you're going to take a moment to pause and reflect. But I feel like in October, the Lover's card comes in. So I feel like, you're going to take that time to gain the clarity that you need. And this is crossed with the Three of Pentacles. So I get the sense that this could be, you could be dealing with multiple people, and you're just, you're deciding, you're going to ultimately decide on one. So I feel like you're going to say goodbye to a few others who no longer serve your highest good. And this is also you taking some time to realign with yourself and your values. Yeah, this is interesting because yeah, I get the sense you do have some choices here. You do have some choices. Some of you are dealing with multiple people, not just the one. But again, take it how it resonates, because this is a general reading. But Six of Cups comes in to clarify the Nine of Air, and this is soulmate energy. So Six of Cups is someone from the past, someone whom you've known before, and it looks like there could be some sort of discomfort or confusion about this person. But, this is saying, look, don't be afraid to, I feel like you're afraid to repeat the past. Like, you don't want to repeat the karma. You don't want to repeat past mistakes. So earlier in the reading, we did talk about this King of Water coming in, this offer of someone saying, hey, I want to be the person that you need me to be. And there is some wariness about whether or not they had matured. And I feel like this is you just kind of revisiting that topic to see, like, okay, have they really matured, or is it just, more of the same? So yeah, we do see you taking that time out, with the Hermit card. This is, taking some time to be alone, to assess your values, and to learn lessons. And I feel like whatever it is that you've been through, you're stronger and wiser and more enlightened, for having gone through those experiences. Because you're getting in alignment with the Emperor in reverse, which is interesting because in you have the Emperor upright with the Good Tarot. So I feel like this is you just really getting into alignment, getting into your power, and really getting clear about what you desire, out of life, and this is a cycle. This is a big cycle for you. Life is all about cycles, but I really do get the sense, Pisces, that you're trying to get it right, and you do want to find love, and you do want love to work out for you. But there is a serious offer coming in a time frame, okay? And again, you could be dealing with two people. It could be an earth sign or an air sign, doesn't have to be. But yeah, I feel like this is you revisiting the past, and I feel like this love that's coming in, it's fated. It's a soulmate, something that you've wanted. So again, maybe some of you are dealing with someone new, and it's like, oh my God, I've really manifested this. Maybe some of you are doing law of attraction, or some sort of energy technique where you're really working, with your dreams, with your ideas, to really manifest that in. And I feel like you might actually surprise yourself if you're manifesting something new. So I feel like that's where some of the anxiety could also be coming in from. But you're going to line up. You're going to line up with yourself, with your energy, because again, we have the Emperor upright. We have the Emperor in reverse with the Hermit, but it's going upright. And so there is a growth within you. That is balancing the energy. That is coming into that energy and that power correctly. And we have the Page of Wands with this Emperor. So this is fire energy. Emperors this is Aries energy. And then clarified with the Page of Wands, this is new passion, new ideas, new inspiration. And I feel like you have a new lease on life. This is going to bring you the desire to continue forward with what it is that you're working on. And I feel like this could also be a passionate offer saying, all right, okay, let's give this a go. Let's really do this. And this could be like, just passions reigniting within this relationship, but also within you. And then the High Priestess is the energy that you end the year on for, and you're clarified with the Knight of Wands in reverse. So yeah, I feel like this is slowing down. So Knight of Wands is, when it's reversed, this is a cautionary card saying, don't act hastily, don't act impulsively, follow your intuition. Yeah, because when the Knight of Wands comes in, it's a very fast moving, act now, ask questions later type energy. There's a big love of excitement and adventure. It's a very passionate and sexual card. But when it comes in reverse, paired with the High Priestess, this is saying, hey, it's time to mature. It's time to not be erratic and irresponsible, but it's time to ground yourself in and make better choices for you. Choices that are more aligned with your path. Because remember, you're starting the year with the call. So two very, you're starting the year with the call, you're ending it with the High Priestess. So those are two very spiritual cards coming in for you. So let's see what we have here for you. So we have the Moon in reverse, that's you guys. We have the Hanged Man in reverse, that's Pisces energy as well. And the King of Wands and the Three of Cups. Interesting. Very interesting. So let me just take a moment to see what energy I'm getting off of these guys. So with the Moon card and the Hangman in reverse, this is all about perspective. This is all about taking a moment to stop and rethink a situation. This is about not acting hastily. This is about doing something different. And we talked about that. With anyone being a 5-year, all about change and creativity, this is about you doing things differently. Because you already know, if you stick with the same old, stick with the norms, the path that you normally follow, making the same types of decisions, you already know what that outcome's going to be. Been there, done that, and you're not growing. So this is a time for you, Pisces, to do something differently and to really hone in on that energy with the call. And I feel like the call card is saying, all right, look, Pisces, enough. It's time for you to get serious, to get grounded, and let's lock in your manifestation and co-creation energy and improve that relationship between you and the universe. We have the King of Wands energy, and I feel like this is you really embodying that King of Wands energy, someone who is a visionary, someone who's a leader, someone who has a strategic plan and who has a long-term view of what it is that they want and what they want to accomplish. So maybe some of you want a big house, maybe some of you want a nicer car, maybe some of you want a specific, position within the company. So this would be like long-term goals, and it's just about working with the energy to make those goals happen. All right, because we do have a lot of earth energy here, manifestation energy coming in, and so this is you really just getting serious about how you're going to make those dreams a reality. How are you going to get that thing to become something tangible? And with the Three of Cups, this is, celebratory energy. And I feel like this is you being surrounded by loved ones, by friends, family, people who have your best interests at hand, who want to see you succeed, who want to help you out, who want to help you advance and move forward with your goals, hopes, and dreams. So this is very happy energy, Pisces. Really, this is a really good reading for you all. So let me go ahead and pull an angel message for you guys and see what the angels have to say for you, and then this will round out the reading. So we're going to end with some oracle. So your archangel message is coming in from Archangel Raguel, and the message is divine order. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusion and see underlying order. Very nice. Yes, absolutely. And I feel like this goes nicely with the call card. And the call in this deck is synonymous with the Judgment card in the regular Rider-Waite Tarot deck, which is the most religious card of the deck. So your angel message is from Grace and Antoinette. To help heal this situation, see the other's point of view with compassion. Interesting. Yeah, and I feel like that's definitely Hangman energy. It's the Hangman energy in the Moon card. There's something that you're not seeing clearly at all. And it's time to just sort of take a pause and to reflect upon that. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, consider the other person's point of view. Okay, this is interesting. And lastly, with your Nature's Whispers card, the big picture. Yes, this is definitely King of Wands energy, all about the big picture, keeping the end goal at the forefront of what it is that you're trying to achieve. Don't sell yourself short, and don't cut corners. Keep following your dreams. Keep moving forward. No matter what anybody else says, and no matter how long it takes, just keep the big picture at hand. So very nice energy. So that's all I have for you, Pisces. Comment below. Please like this video. Subscribe to the channel. Shop with me on Etsy. Visit my website, awakenhealings.org. All the contact information is in the description box below. We'll see you soon. Take care. Love and light. Happy New Year. Bye-bye.